Okay, now, all right, I'm back, I think. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's go back at this. We're live now, I believe. Oh, I do have music disabled. Okay, so we're gonna work on our Eve lander and see if I can get that thing to fly. Let me see. Let me actually go to my chat so I can see if anyone's back. Goodness gracious. Okay. Oh, it's on the pad already. I'm done. I'm too hasteful. What can I say? Okay. Phone just doesn't want to work. I would like it if it worked, please. Would you work with me, please? I would enjoy that. Okay. I'm back in chat. Sure. I'm not imagining they'd have the best relationship advice in the world, but if you value, maybe that 40-year-old will come over and tell you, stay away from those bikers. They're no good for you. Cover Untitled Spacecraft. Bob, my man. I love Bob. Okay. Right. Alright. So, shit. I'm waiting for my engineer to, Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm back in chat. Oh my goodness. 2 coffees is giving me anxiety? What? My goodness. Here we go. Okay, and our number was 71. Set position on Eve, preferably. Don't know why I just assumed it would stay on the same planet between modes. It does not. And now we're down. Let's test this out again. Try to evaluate my fuel. Those are really bouncy. No wonder they take us out. So our thrust to weight ratio right from takeoff was like 1.8, and now it's already climbed up to silly levels. Oh, okay. See, I think the issue is I'm on Do Not Disturb, so when you call, it doesn't ring. Okay, can you speak again? I feel like you...
What's up?
Oh, okay. You're at a normal volume, I think.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll be doing some wizard shit right now.
Oh my god.
I have to find
Smoking
a
the
driver
crack pack once again.
Yeah, I had to do this all before, except now I have a new SSD that won't kill itself. My out of warranty Lenovo having ass SSD killed itself.
Do you think the issues with the computer before were all the SSD?
Yes.
I'm like a news reporter right now. I don't know why I said that, just the way I said that question. I'm watching too much shit. I want to say news, but
Okay, I'm gonna tune into your YouTube stream and mute it. Let's see what's up.
I got this.
Part 2.
I got this crap I got going in there crap. No fly, if you know what I'm talking about.
How do I?
Boy.
Is there a way to make a YouTube have no volume on mobile?
I'm not like, if you have a Samsung phone, if you click on the dots, there should be a way to like show the different volumes of programs, I feel like. But I don't know what phone you got. Yeah. I don't know if you have like the $30 Tesco. The $30 Tesco smuggled from England out through Mexico up to America phone, if you know what I mean. I've had one of those.
Yeah, hold on. I think I can figure this one out.
I just had a crazy life.
I gotta first make sure. Make sure Discord is actually going through my media speakers. That'd be one thing.
Shawty's like a melody in my... I can't even do that too, motherfucker. My singing needs like work, serious work. Like, I can guess notes with like 80% accuracy, but I can't fucking sing. Excuse me. Oh shit, my earbuds fell out. I can do sometimes I can do the oh, are we burning up right now? We're burning up, I think. We're just like,
hell if I know, dog.
I'm planing. But like, what the fuck am I saying? What am I saying? Alright. This whole thing right here, I don't think this engine's powerful enough. Well, I don't know why I've got that there. So I'm gonna take that out and I'm gonna put a, probably, let me see. I think just like plain swivels would be fine for this, honestly. For that second stage where I got them, whatchamacallits.
Oh wait, IS-44 is talking about relationship woes. I didn't catch anything about that other than that there are relationship woes. Let's hear about these woes. Because, you know, I have my own woes every now and then.
Every now and then?
Every now and then.
I guess.
As in, I don't have a relationship, but when I do, it has woes. No, that's
normal, I think.
A dramatization.
I think it's normal, but I'm scared of people now, so. Let me see. Oh shit. That ought to work. That ought to work. Oh no. Oh no.
This driver utility is ass, dude. It just said all my drivers are up to date. I don't even have a fucking network driver on this bitch. God dang.
I don't know what that means, but I assume it's something silly. Okay, yeah, what are my... Are you getting yelled at by your parents? Ah, shit, I think he's gone. They beat his ass. Let me put this down there. Let me launch. Is he getting Discord to talk to you? How do you do that to people? Who is Squidward 2?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, making progress.
Set.
Wait, does this computer even have USB-C? I'll have it over.
I don't think it put me at 90 degrees, but whatever. Alright, this is the silly machine I've got going. So I don't really care about... Okay, that's you. I thought it was average war criminal. He goes by now, apparently. Oh shit! I did not see that coming. Let me try that again. Again! You know something I realized?
What?
All the big KSP YouTubers, I'm not anywhere there at all, but all the big KSP YouTubers, I don't think, like, now that I am old, because, like, for some reason at, like, 2016, seeing, like, Jacksepticeye played KSP made me just, like, watch it, and then, like, it was immediately, like, my second game after Minecraft forever. And then I like, then like all the YouTubers like Marcus House, Shadow Zone,
Marcus Mouse here,
Strats and Blitz, shit. All of them are pretty small. They're like really small. And like, now that I'm looking at that, I'm like,
They're gonna be bigger than Strats and Blitz, trust me. Do not trust me, but it would be awful. Big if true.
Ah, shit. It would be an awful thing if true. Maybe. Strats and Blitz doesn't upload frequently, and that is also my issue, I think. Oh, what the fuck am I doing? I'm a little trigger happy right now. Okay. Position 71 east of ground. And okay, that wasn't, no. That was bad. That was evil. That ought to never happen again. Okay, just make sure we're actually upright. We are upright. Let me fire up. Who is Flingo? Is that someone's like alter ego, or is that like a their own person? You know what I'm saying? Okay. Pop those off. Oh. Don't worry. I don't. Oh. Okay. Have I been missing that there's like 5 engines throttling this whole time? Am I that much of a dumbass? I'm a dumbass. I don't know why I censor dumbass like that. I am. I truly am. Oh, I feel so stupid for that. Alabama. Largo Supreme 44 wants to know, are you going to share your relationship woes? The world wants to know.
Hold on. I'm on the other side of the lab. I'm doing some stuff. My relationship woes.
So the telegraph.
Oh yeah, okay. So I went out with this one chick one time, and we had like a good day. I got some Krispy Kreme with her, right?
Yeah.
And it turns out she has severe undiagnosed OCD, right? So she's like kind of crazy a little bit.
It's
It
crazy.
was a real shame. She was pretty cute. She was in like chemistry, good STEM student, a good high IQ individual. And we're still on pretty good terms, but that didn't go anywhere because she's crazy. And then I went out with this other chick. She was also in STEM. She was in mechanical engineering. She was pretty cute. And she's really smart. I know her for a while. And she's got crazy ADHD, which I can live with. I got crazy ADHD. But then she's also got some kind of weird something else that nobody really knows exactly what's wrong there. But she's got something wrong with her. So she has weird attachment. So anyway, that did not work out in my favor. That was weird because that chick, the second one, the mechanical engineering one, had been flirting with me for months. And she asked me to lunch. And then she was like, oh, I'm sorry if I ever made it seem like I was into you some romantic way. I was like, what? Bitch, what the fuck? That's pretty weird. And then right now, dude, this one's funny. This one actually hasn't happened yet. This is a future event. I'll have to give y'all the update on this one, actually.
Oh, sure.
So, there's this, I go to a university, right? I live in a dorm. There's this one really hot redhead. I don't find most redheads hot, but this one's really hot, and everyone says so. I'm just kidding. My one friend that knows who
Everyone
she is
says so. Oh, the best.
Everyone says so. She's the hottest redhead. Redheads aren't hot, but this redhead is hot. Anyway, I see her coming in and out of this dorm building. I'm like, damn. I don't really talk to her very much, except I asked where the package locker is one time because I needed to know where to pick up my package from. But other than that, I don't know her yet. Okay, but I found out, I was talking about her to my one friend, and he was like, Abby? And I was like, I don't know her name. He's like, wait, I think that's Sophia's roommate. Sophia is the mechanical engineering chick. Okay, so this is either amazing or terrible, depending on which way it goes. Because I'm on good terms with the mechanical engineering chick, even though she was kind of cray-cray, and she asked me out and then rejected me. Pretty weird. But I came off that smooth, like parkour fellas learn how to fall so they don't break their knees. I had a smooth, I had some one-liners to drop after that. It was good. We're on fine terms. I don't really talk to her that much for obvious reasons, but we're not on unspeaking terms. So anyway, this chick is allegedly the roommate of the girl that I'm on good terms with.
But you think the roommate's like the
I might have an easy
1800s way? Is that what you're scared of? If they're roommates in the 18...
Anyway, I'm pretty sure that this one crazy girl, I'm pretty sure she only has good things to say about me. So if they know each other, this might be huge for me. This might be my in. So yeah, there's my lore update, my woes. To all 6 viewers, some of which are probably the same person. Oh, you're gonna... Oh, what the fuck? Oh, what the hell, boy?
Did you just see what I made?
Yes. Okay, here's the problem with your thing.
There's a lot of
I can explain
problems.
this all to you. There's a major problem that is fixable.
Yes.
Well, kind of fixable.
The legs are just
So basically, you see how it's fat at the bottom?
Yeah!
All the weight is concentrated in the ass of this rocket, which means that the center of mass is beneath the center of pressure, and it's unstable.
What do you want me to do? Put my rockets at the top of my craft? Boy, that's crazy.
Your rocket needs to be a single diameter in the per stage. I mean, like, you can't have a 1.875 and then go to 1.25. You have to pick one diameter for each individual stage.
I do want to bring 2 Kerbals to the surface, so I'll step it up now that I know like the vague delta V requirements and challenges. Let me put a heat shield on this. Like 1.25 decoupler 0.8. Where's that thing?
Right now I'm trying to create this driver like installation media thingy for my laptop because I don't think did I explain this on stream already? Well, basically my laptop committed suicide. The SSD SSDs have a
this
limited
part.
lifespan, and mine was the short end of the stick, and it just kind of died suddenly after a year and a half. Pretty short lifespan for an SSD. Quite disappointing. Anyway, now I have a Samsung 990 Pro with a 5-year warranty and is as fast as PCIe 4.0 can handle. So my computer's going to be so freaking fast after I'm done with this, because it's already got a top-of-the-line CPU. It's got well, for a laptop anyway, it's got an i9-13900HS, and the, I think, what is it, the P cores on this, or whichever one, the fast cores on it, boosts up to 5.4 gigahertz. I forget which lithography it's on, but it's fast enough on the CPU. I have the Mobile 4070, which is fast enough. Pretty expensive laptop, pretty nice. If it
4070, like GTX
an
4070.
SSD is a
Stupid.
solid state drive. It's like a hard drive with no disk, and it's really fast.
I have one, but for some reason, all I have.
What am I looking at? Why is there no? This is a problem.
What?
Okay, you cannot. Wait a minute. Actually, hold on. It might not be a problem. Hold on.
It depends on what the problem is, pal. Because you remember, the stream's like dozens of seconds behind.
Oh.
Right now, I'm like, which engine to use? I think probably like the Cheetah is like. I like the Cheetah for some reason. I love that shit.
Okay. Do you remember what I was talking about with mixed
diameters? Yeah, but this will be in
don't mix the diameters for the fuel tanks.
Yeah, I'll keep it all to like 1.8. Or unless you're saying that mixed diameter
per
is an
stage.
issue.
It's okay. It's okay for different stages to be different diameters sometimes.
But like that is an issue. Or like, because this will be above the atmosphere.
If we're on the same.
I don't think it's the biggest issue in the world. This is going to be inside of an engine plate, so it's going to be the same diameter when it's like going up. That
engine plates are awesome, by the way. Use engine plates when you can. They're awesome. They fix a bunch of bugs, and also they add some beneficial bugs like deleting drag for things that they're not supposed to. It's pretty awesome. Just use them.
Bugs that will never be fixed because I think the game's officially abandoned now. I'm not quite sure.
It has been abandoned.
I mean, it's been semi-abandoned, but wasn't like they were still coming out with patches up until recently, I think, at least. I'd say it's kind of been abandoned since like 2016.
Huh? Bruh. 1.12 came out like 3 years ago.
1.12
that was like 2022.
1.12.5 though, like obviously it was heading in that direction. I just wasn't like, although the development is insane. Like when I first started playing, I think we were on like 1.4, and I feel like since like even then it's like there's been very little changes compared to like the previous updates I've like watched, because I was watching it before I was actually playing it before.
Okay, you're gonna have to let me know if anything important happens in chat, because I'm looking at just the rocket right now, because I love rockets. Are you in a vacuum Delta V? Yeah, you are. You are good. Make sure that your TWR is set to Eve TWR in the Delta V menu, and then
Eve.
And then I can give you more advice. I wish the stream wasn't behind.
Okay.
Would it lag you out? Would it lag you out too much to stream to me on Discord while YouTube streaming?
Maybe, but I'll keep it on better text readability, which is like 5 FPS or something. Because you just need like the live view of what's going on.
Yeah.
Are you not able to make rolls Largo Supreme 44? I have to give it to both of you though, so they know it's like it's a connection. A connection between what? I really don't know. I'm talking about like bullshit. 3 a.m. and now you're giving up? You're not a true Kerbal Space Program. Fuck, I forget what the word is. Good night, Theodwin. Good night, Bam Man, and most importantly, good night,
Hello, Bam Man.
bestie, Charleston says.
Wait, Charleston was here?
Yeah.
Scary thought. Scary thought.
Not in
Just
the
kidding.
stream, but
Thanks
in
for the
chat.
graphic. The swag Messiah was huge.
It was huge. It was
Swag
the...
Messiah.
Alright, I don't know why I'm spending so much time on this. It's a color. A color.
Is your Discord stream working? Because right now you're not like doing anything in Kerbal. It's just flashing.
I'm not doing anything. I'm like holding off having to piss my pants while also like responding to chats and things. Let me put the fucking these things. Oh shit! You said single diameter perchance or?
No. Hold on. That was not a problem.
I think I should go piss the toilet before I piss my pants. What do you think? I'll be back in like
do that.
40 seconds, maybe. Quicker if I don't wash my hands.
Oh, this guy Looney Tunes. Oh man, this driver install is going to take the next 8 hours because I'm using my USB to tether myself to my computer. So I'm running off phone Wi-Fi, which is then USBing into my computer, and it's downloading at 500 kilobytes or 500 kilobits per second, and there are like 60 freaking gigabytes to get through, or some, I don't even know. So it says time remaining 8.5 hours. I'm so cooked. Last time I was here, I did this with Ethernet. And the reason I can't do that right now is that my laptop, the only way to do Ethernet on it is with Ethernet through Thunderbolt or through USB. And my buddy had an Ethernet to USB adapter that I don't have. So I cannot use this convenient gigabit Ethernet cable that's sitting right in front of me. It's a tragedy. One I feel very deeply.
Okay, I'm back.
And I've been trying to think of solutions to this, like downloading this driver utility onto or with a different computer that's already on the Ethernet. But I have to be an admin to do that, and I'm not an admin on these other computers because I have one of these network logins, right? I don't have that kind of local admin access shit going on that I would if the lab was cool.
Not to what you said. I'm sure what you said was a little insightful, perchance.
Wait, do you have your? Show me TWR? Like, just click on all the engine stages so that they show the TWR passively.
This is the first
for on Eve.
For on Eve, it's vacuum, but at sea level it's 0.57.
That is suboptimal.
Yeah, I'd say so. What's the ideal Delta V, would you say? Oh shit, I unplugged my headphones. Hold on, shit, what the fuck is that?
Well, just put all 5 of the vectors into
now?
one stage so that I can see them, and then have the separator afterwards.
Okay, now what was that?
Put all 5 of the first vectors into one stage with the decouplers afterwards, and then the upper stage is after that, even. Okay, what's this to... Okay.
2.27?
Here's the... That's a pretty good TWR, but it only lasts for 25 seconds. You see, that is a little bit suboptimal.
But then this drops off, and then it runs for another 20 seconds.
At only 1.77 TWR.
1.77 versus 2.27?
This actually might be pretty good. I think this is fairly good.
Shall we test it?
But yeah, check the total delta V in vacuum real quick before you do anything else. I just meant in terms of like the thrust to weight ratios.
It's not gonna be enough. Yeah.
No, this actually should work.
But get us to
if
orbit.
you fly it correctly. Hold on, you need a. Oh fuck. You need a nose cone on top of that docking port, real quick.
Oh my goodness, then how am I gonna dock with my craft? Can I put a nose cone on top of it and decouple it?
Yes. Put a nose cone on top of the docking port. You can then jettison the... Yeah.
Alright, we're getting to some solutions here. I can't do that one. How many members am I at total? 10 plus 26, that would be 36 plus... No, 36.
Hey, retard.
What?
How are you gonna test this with no landing legs?
You can't use that word. Let me put these there. I can do that because I'm autistic. Just for anyone I don't want to be watching this, you know. Oh shit. But no, I do not take. Let me.
You should probably auto strut everything to heaviest or to grandparent.
Yabba-dabba-doo!
Yeah. Awesome. Make sure, check your staging.
My staging. Well, I can check my staging after launch.
Oh, hell no, bro. Yo, ass tweaking.
My ass tweaking?
Yo, ass tweaking.
That's what I do best.
The thing is, your ass is tweaking, bro. You're on that afternoon grind set.
That what now? Well, I'm 2 cups of coffee deep, so set position, pitch 90, longitude 71.
That's negative 71, by the way.
That's negative 71, I can't do it anymore. Okay.
That's negative 71, by the way.
Okay, Optimus Prime. Yabba dabba doo. Okay. Oh, this is actually working quite nice. These things are wibble wobbling a bit. Let me tin those down. Oh my, is this too much of a gravity turn, would you say?
Just keep going with it.
Oh, so
just lock prograde.
I am locked prograde. Okay, fire.
Remember to jettison.
We jettisoned.
Yo, ass tweaking.
Stages out. No, I think that was just like an aerodynamic flaw, no separachance. But let me.
Yeah. You need to put the decouplers close to the top of the boosters.
Oh
next
my!
time.
Look at how cinched down that is. I mean, it is.
Yeah, this is not exactly gonna work.
My chief of engineering has failed me. Oh right. Well, separatrons helped before, but are those going to be like air issues?
No. Don't get separatrons. Here's my idea. Okay, hear me out. No. You just need a different separator. Use the small hard points as your booster separators. They work really well.
Small hard point?
It's in structural. Yeah. Look, scroll down.
Oh shit. Like
No, not the structural pylon, the small one.
Small hard point. I didn't know these were decoupleable. And is upside down better?
No, they are.
Is upside down better perchance? That is some Tintin Rocket-ish shit right there. And okay, let me see where. It is staged correctly.
And then also, I don't know if this will actually help, but maybe use the Type B nose cones. Actually, that doesn't really matter at all. Don't worry about it.
Someone is
Okay.
asking, what does chat bestie mean? Well, unless I gave it to the wrong role. Charleston got average war criminal to join the Discord, and now they're chat besties or something, or they joined so that they could yabber more, because they were chatting a lot in stream. So, and then Charleston.
Hey, does the spacecraft that you're gonna dock to have RCS or actually RCS is for suckers? Nah, you got loud lazy method, brother.
Loud, lazy method? Boy, well, I gotta tell you, have you seen my latest upload and all that complicated orbital dancing? Well, I tell you, it was something else. It was a marvel of engineering and something not ought to be missed.
Remember to check your staging.
Yabba-dabba-doo.
I think I've done it. No.
It does seem partly.
I got it almost right. No, yeah. The only thing is that needs to be down. Okay.
Whatever, I will be putting it on the planet Eve. It's a pitch of 90 degrees.
The decoupler should be on the top of the booster so it pushes the tops out. What? Oh, yeah.
That is not true because the engines will still smack the center core because the rotation axis of the empty boosters is basically right above the engine bell. So if they tilt too aggressively, the engine bell will hit the center stage because it'll rotate too fast. Right?
So what you're saying
So you need to have
is they should be straight. Oh shit.
They should actually decouple with as little torque as possible on the boosters. So they just fly straight out, right? Just a little bit so that aerodynamic forces separate them. Just a little bit.
Seems like
Hey,
it's
keep
going...
maximum throttle. Max throttle, buddy.
It worked.
Yeah!
That it succeeded, it did. Should I still be max throttle here? I feel
Max
like
throttle.
What though? We're about to hit 70 or 80, 90, probably like 120. Now we're it's the max throttle for you. Yeah, how'd you like it?
Okay, maybe don't max throttle. I forgot about heating a little bit. Only throttle down at the last moments to save your rocket from exploding.
But I also think I
Otherwise,
should
max throttle.
It's more fuel efficient, right, is the reason, because you're spending less time fighting gravity to accelerate.
Yes.
But I feel like in my
you
mind,
do not want to throttle down.
like the faster
Otherwise,
you
why
go,
have the engines?
the more air resistance, but also the slower you are going.
Even on Eve, gravity outweighs atmosphere by a lot.
Damn.
You want to get out. Okay, listen. There's two reasons that you want to have high TWR. One, gravity losses. Two, the faster you get out of the atmosphere, the faster you get ISP on your engines. You do not want to be throttling down under any circumstances except to not explode. All right? And I can help you with that one, actually. We're going to do something before the next flight. You're going to want to spin the nose cone around 180 degrees so it absorbs less heat.
180 degrees so it absorbs less heat.
Yeah, just rotate the small nose cone 180 degrees. Offset it wherever you want. It doesn't matter.
That is so strict. So it does like the same air resistance even if it's backwards, or am I stupid?
It actually will have less air resistance.
When it's backwards.
Yeah.
What the
If it's attached the same way but you rotate it, just trust me.
That is so... Well, I do, because I know this game's broken as fuck, but holy shit, what the fuck?
Actually, there's an even better thing. Oh, wait. There's not such a thing as a 0.625 meter heat shield, is there?
There is a 6.25 meter heat shield.
Wait, really? That
Yeah.
exists?
Yeah. I believe so, at
Is that
least.
stock?
I should be. I don't have any mods that add new parts.
Okay, well, just see how this one goes first.
This is like Starship testing.
Okay, just so you know, So you know how you start your gravity turns for an efficient launch on Kerbin at like 50 meters per second?
Yeah.
Well, you kind of got to do the same thing on Eve, but even sooner, if you can, because the speed of sound is low. So if you're starting your gravity turn... Okay, this is... If you're starting your gravity turn at 350 meters per second, you're already Mach 1.75. Okay. Right? That's not ideal. For drag reasons. No. Don't replace... actually, yeah. Now put a nose cone on top. Take the ablator off, by the way. Put a small nose cone on top of this. Now, offset the nose cone. No, hold on. I'm trying to remember what the optimal strategy was. Offset the nose cone. Sorry, offset the heat shield in front of the nose cone.
Should I keep the nose cone upright or?
I mean, you can if you want. It actually won't matter.
So do it like that. So it's got like a little rice farmer hat.
Yes.
Okay, well, I'll try that out. Oh goodness, I don't know if I should be having more caffeine. My heart seems to be doing some funky things. You know what I'm saying?
I just had to let that out.
At least you got a normal work schedule.
That is some bullshit. What do you mean normal work schedule, motherfucker?
What are you talking about?
Did you just say at least you have a normal work schedule to a college student, buddy? I'd be doing engineering homework.
No, to the person in chat who says it's 7 p.m. and I gotta go to work at 2, so I need my sleep.
Sorry, guy in chat. I was being self-centered and not thinking of chat.
I can't believe you do that. I believe it. Let's see. Set orbit.
I honestly forgot this was a live stream and that we were just chilling. I mean, that's basically the same thing anyway, but...
I think it's better that way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but then you end up neglecting chat.
Oh, true. Okay.
Okay, make sure to... Okay, have a plan for your gravity turn and then initiate it as soon as possible.
Ah, shit. There we go.
Alright, the Vietnamese are entering orbit of Eve.
Let's go. Okay, it's like surviving, but the pod is still overheating. Let's see if I can keep it at... What's the temperature? Is there a temperature measuring here I can do? Can I monitor the temperature of this or not?
You can, but not not right now. Hold on, I'll show you how to do it in a second.
Am I lacking a thermometer?
Throttle up. Oh.
Our apogee is at 130 kilometers.
Then tilt to horizontal. Tilt to horizontal. Pure horizontal.
Not even a little below horizontal?
Well, yeah, a little below horizontal is actually good.
Because I need to transfer this energy to be silly.
Click on your stage to show the burn time left.
100 seconds.
Yeah, this is good.
2,000 meters per second.
This might just work.
We're at over.
Okay, try to counter your vertical velocity now.
Okay. Counter it like. Oh shit.
No, hold on. What the fuck? Keep burning forward. Do not counter it that hard. Just go 10 degrees, okay? 10 degrees under. That's good. No. Just, yeah.
Okay.
You might not make it into orbit after screwing around like that, but it might be close, okay?
Okay, well, at least we're close.
Okay, now you can go pure horizontal and let your time to apoapsis run out naturally.
Okay.
You should just be able to stay horizontal and get almost exactly into orbit.
Oh, okay. I'm having ideas now. I do like the Matt Lown design of having like 4 things just attached to the side, but I feel like I'm gonna use them for utilities that can otherwise not be used.
Oh, my throat, man.
I don't know if that makes sense. Like, cause on a set,
I'm dying of tuberculosis.
I am too. We are at.
Okay, watch your periapsis and then cut off on time, right?
We are in orbit.
Perfect.
Now we're in
Perfect.
a circular orbit. $83 meters per second left.
You could have flown it a little bit better, but this is a good margin for something that's not mass optimized. So this is a successful launch. The rice hat really helped. And I approve of your design. This is a good design for like an aesthetically pleasing rocket, not a mass optimized one. And one that uses conventional techniques.
I'm convinced this man works at my store.
Me? Or somebody
Person
in
in
chat?
chat.
Let me check on that. I will find this guy's address.
Everything he's
Just kidding.
describing is like exactly my job that I've been illegally barred from. Not illegally, I just think it should be illegal. Because you know they need me. It's just I've broken my arm and accommodation is kind of silly with that. For some reason. Even though my job is very leg dependent. And I think I can do it with
Theodwin,
one
try
arm.
to remember the gravity turn you did and just copy that gravity turn for each time, pretty much.
Why did I put struts on? What was I thinking? I just spaced out like entirely. Copied the gravity turn from before. I'm just gonna fly it again, I think. Just better. See how much fuel I save.
Okay, from chat, from Demari Ultra Astra, or I don't freaking know how to say that. The heat shield 90 degrees thing, you can actually do that. That's but it doesn't make a very big difference. Actually, no. There's one reason you should not do that. And that's because we're using the nose cone instead of rotating it. This is more aerodynamic than that. Trust.
I'm gonna need to be reminded of that after this run, I think. I'm still gonna
Oh yeah, you
test
should
it.
put the craft file for this Eve lander for your viewers.
Oh, I probably should actually. I like don't
Yeah.
have the craft files for other things, and then like I'm just like
The Discord stream is not working, by the way.
oh, that's kind of stupid. That wasn't a good initiation
minute.
of gravity turn at all.
It's working. It's working. The stream, I mean. I don't know about the rocket. It might be working.
The rocket is working, and it's just I kind of forced it into an angle when it wasn't going at an angle.
Why did you throttle off?
I need
This
more
is
of
not gonna work.
Yeah, it's not enough of a turn is the issue. And I'm trying to like fix that by throttling down because that's my instinct that normally for some reason.
There is no throttle off during an Eve launch. That is not a thing.
That is
You will not
not
make it to
that
orbit.
off.
I mean, you can find these things out by experience, or I can just tell you.
I don't get why them real rockets, if you know what I'm saying, have those like super low delta V engines, you know what I mean? I mean the super low thrust to weight ratio engine, you know what I mean? That was what I meant to say. Okay, let's try to do it.
Real rockets have much more efficient fuel tanks, and they also have much better flight software, and they have much better engines than there are in Kerbal, and they there are a lot of reasons they can get away with low TWR and it still be cost effective. That is not the case in this game.
Alright, well, okay, so I should be at 10 degrees by like what point specifically? Just as a reminder.
I don't know. You're gonna have to figure out that empirically. Just 10 degrees by something, and then lock prograde for the rest of it. Then you have to remember your throttle down. You're gonna have to figure out what speed to throttle to what value, and when to throttle up.
Okay.
Right. And ideally, you should throttle down for as short as possible without blowing up.
I'm gonna try like, okay, let me take my earbuds out because now I have put on a fucking shirt, and now I'm gonna put these back in. Now I'm gonna go to set orbit, set position, 71, pitch 90. I'm gonna try 10 degrees at, it was like, I'll try 65 maybe.
Hey buddy, you're on YouTube. You can just check your live stream and look what you did the time that it worked.
Oh, that is a good point. Oh, I didn't.
Bro,
I sort of did it. I was so focused on
The landing gear should separate while the engines ignite, and you should just be pressing Z to do that. You shouldn't have to separate them later. They're very draggy. Yo, this is fire. I mean, it's literally going to be on fire, but it's so fire.
Yeah, I think so. This is like a normal gravity turn.
You should throttle up.
I don't think throttling up's gonna save us at this point. In
Listen,
fact,
if you don't throttle up, it's not gonna work.
and if I do, this thing
You're cooked.
explodes. I'm literally cooked. Look at that, it's leaving a smoke trail.
What is your ISP right now, bruh? Never mind. It's... Oh, actually, hold on. Try this. Just let it cook.
Let it cook. It seems like it's working. Sort of.
This might work. This is not gonna work.
I don't know.
Your time to apoapsis is cooked. You are dead.
This is like a very, very hot, like, airplane cruise. Can I even see? Oh, I probably can't because...
You just start over. Your instinct was good.
Let's start over and then...
Okay. Don't throttle up with shift, and also put the landing gear decouplers on the same stage as the engines. Just trust a fella on that one.
I feel like that makes sense. Set orbit. Set position. 71. What was that?
That was my phone.
Oh, I thought that was like my microphone doing something silly. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Oh. That's why I wait a bit. Because they bounce a lot.
Maybe you should lower the force on the landing gear decouplers.
I'll do like 15.
That seems reasonable.
I hope they can hear me mouth breathing. Okay. Set position 71.
When it comes time to figure out a way to actually land this on Eve, I would suggest instead of using parachutes, what the fuck?
That
God dang!
I didn't expect or
God dang!
well.
What I was gonna say, I would suggest replacing parachutes with some rotors and some propellers, because that actually saves a little bit of weight, I'm pretty sure. Also, it's freaking sick.
What do you think of the name?
I can't really read it because Discord fades the top into black. Does that say Little Hiroshima?
Perchance?
I'll never forgive the Japanese.
Is that... I don't know if you can say that. I'm gonna get canceled.
It's fine, it's a JoJo reference.
It is. Okay. I shall do that, and I think I'll do, I don't know why they're, like, going even more crazy now, so... Force percent... Unless,
Yeah,
like...
that should be fine.
Okay. I don't know why it's like as soon as these things touch the ground, they just go crazy. I wonder if it's like...
What I always like to do for mine was instead of putting mine as radial attached, I like to put them attached to a decoupler that was under the central engine. And then they would go like in between the boosters. And they would just have to have a longer strut, but that way they didn't really freak out as much.
Something like that. Like that would stop the decouplers from like catching and doing some like weird crazy things.
Yeah.
Something like that. Okay.
Yar.
Let me test this out. Set position, pitch 90 degrees.
You know what's funny? I'm pretty sure I have made almost this exact lander before, down to the fuel tanks, at one point in my history.
Even
it was
like,
a good design, I remember.
Even like the legs?
Yeah.
Okay, that worked, actually.
Hell yeah, brother!
That was explosive, that could make for some interesting scenes. I don't think I should be going like 45 degrees by now. I think now that's probably
Just lock prograde. If your gravity turn is screwed up, then revert and fix. But don't non-committal in the middle. Hey, you need to separate your boosters as soon as they run out. Also,
I'm losing focus.
throttle down a bit, buddy.
What?
Never mind.
I'm keeping on to
Do
the
not
momentum.
throttle off. Do not throttle off ever. What the fuck are you doing?
Just trust. Just trust.
I don't trust you.
This will work. This will work.
No, it won't. You don't have enough fuel.
I don't know. Looks like it to me. Oh, I need to give it 15 seconds. So what's the time? Okay, right there. Need time warp.
This is the most dumbass way to fly a mission I've ever seen.
Just you watch. Just you.
Do not fly it like that on the official mission. You can fly it so much better than that.
I mean, it sort of worked.
No, it didn't. You aren't in orbit. You had 150 meters per second left over last time.
That's why I say sort of. Okay.
Here's the strat. Okay, first of all, you have to separate your boosters as soon as they run out. You have to not shut down your engines and coast, okay? Don't do that. That's negative efficiency. Do not coast, okay? There is no coast. There is only burn. There is no throttle down except for thermal emergencies. And I mean emergencies, not because you see an indicator. I mean because it's about to blow up. Trust a fella. A fella has seen a thing or two.
I don't want to know what things you've seen. Let me,
Naked Grandma.
Oh my god. I saw that once.
I have not actually seen that. That's from a Family Feud.
Ooh, my thing's bouncing around. Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Naked Grandma bouncing around.
You can't say that.
Yo, mama. Okay, buddy, lock in your prograde as soon as you can. You're going too steep, in my opinion, but we'll see.
There's some fighting going on.
You really need to put the gimbal on the outer boosters to like 10% in the future. Did you just separate it early?
No, I think I did it on time.
Okay.
So I should be like...
Oh, 50%. Motherfucker.
Okay.
Why did you not throttle that at all?
I don't know. I don't know.
Okay, outer booster gimbal to 10%. Bruh. Do you have MetJeb or
No.
Smart ASS?
No, I got neither of those things.
Damn.
I don't
Smart
know
ASS
I'd
would
be
make this helpful.
intelligent enough to use them anyway, to be quite honest with you. Back in my generation, we did everything with our brains.
Smart ASS would let you pitch over to a specific pitch, which would be helpful. It's not autopilot.
Nope. So the McJeb's the one to go for if you're not a dirty cheater.
MetJeb has a lot of cheat stuff in it, but
Or Smart SAS, I mean. If I
Yeah.
said McJeb. Okay, that was still not a good start, but let's see if it cooks or not. Okay, so I'm thinking like maybe I should launch like perfectly upright and then already get into 10 degrees and then from there figure out which point to hit prograde, if that makes sense. As opposed to like what I had in my brain, trying to follow what you're saying, pitch over to like, are these out of fuel yet? Have they been out of fuel?
yes,
Oh my goodness. Well,
they've been out of fuel for a while. That was a huge efficiency loss.
oh, drag is still a lot here. Oh,
Yeah.
I think that's an
So here's the thing. Go back to the VAB real quick.
So here's the thing,
Put
Alfred.
that gimbal limit in the VAB, okay, so that it's every time.
Gimbal limit down like that. These down. Yeah.
Okay, now launch, but don't go to Eve yet. Just go into the cheats menu real quick. I'm gonna show you something.
Yes, I agree. Alright, my goodness. My brain. I've definitely decided that landing on Eve is not the hardest one to land on. I feel like I don't even know I thought Tylo was more difficult now.
Yeah, cheats menu.
Set
okay.
orbit?
Physics.
Physics, yes, physics. Physics, where is it? It's down here.
Arrow. Display arrow data in action menus.
Oh my goodness.
Check that on. Display arrow data GUI. Check that on. Keep that GUI at all times when you're not in the middle of recording something that needs to be pretty, because it will show you your total drag, total lift, several other things. Gravity force. Okay. Now go into thermal.
Thermal. Okay. Physics, thermal.
You don't want the GUI, probably. The debug colors might be helpful, but really it's in the action menus. It'll show you the temperature of a part when you right-click on it.
Okay. Oh, it's still on for that.
And KSP has internal and skin temperatures, and they're separate.
Oh.
It transfers, so like shock heating goes into the skin, and the skin slowly soaks into the core. And I think the core transfers between parts.
Okay, so it's
If
somewhat
either
realistic.
limit is
like
hit,
that.
it will explode, but yeah. It pretty much only ever yeah, it's not that realistic.
It's not that realistic, but it was more than I expected. Oh, are you gonna tip over?
You didn't need to revert that, you just needed to set position again.
Oh, okay. I gotta piss myself yet again. I gotta lay off that water. That's some nasty stuff.
Homie ingests water and coffee, expects to not piss.
What did you call me? Napoleon?
What? I said homie drinks water and coffee, expects not to piss.
Okay.
Did I tell you that wait, are you there? Oh, he's pissing. I'm gonna check on the YouTube chat. I'll be your gracious host. Okay, to whoever said real life also has much more drag, that's false. It's actually kind of a similar amount of drag. Eve has a little bit more drag than like the Delta V losses to drag on an Eve launch are about the same as an Earth launch. And in real life, you do not have to minimize drag by reducing your speed or throttling down at all. The only reason that rockets throttle down is, well, there's kind of two reasons. There's heating, which is kind of secondary. Most rockets won't overheat from max Q. Second is max Q. Sometimes the dynamic loads, the dynamic pressure,
I'm ready to try to correct
can shake apart the structure of a rocket.
My flaccid rocket flying, if you will.
This guy already left that I was responding to.
Oh.
But,
Which guy?
The guy who said that real life has more drag. That's just cap.
Who said that?
Eve and
Oh.
that guy.
Inspirational message, I guess. He's been on the streets for sure. I mean, that sounds like being homeless. Hold on, that's not what I mean. I mean, you know, he gangster and all that. You know what I'm saying? Okay, let's go. Pitch over to 10, and I'm gonna hold 10 until like I can't keep it straight. Okay, this ought to work.
It would help if you enabled ease in or whatever, so that when you drop it, it doesn't bounce. Okay, that's an issue. Separate.
Okay,
Throttle to 50%.
this is like mission control. 1500 meters per second. What's our heating? Heating rating on the pod is internal temperature 380, skin about.
Hey, buddy,
700
stage. Throttle up.
Okay, temperature is now like way down.
Okay, pitch over to start adjusting your apoapsis. Or, you're kind of, yeah. This might work. Ideally, you would have an even sharper gravity turn so that you'd be traveling more horizontal, and then you would just have to throttle down for thermals, but you would still be going more horizontal by now.
Oh.
Hey, do not pitch down this hard. That's too far. Just 10 degrees. And then pitch up to horizontal when you get... Now, just pitch to horizontal. Stop freaking time. Okay. Watch your periapsis. Okay. Bro, shut down. Okay. Good.
See, my reaction time can be quick when I want it to be. I just need to be better at wanting at the correct times.
Anyway, I can teach you more how to fly better later, but this design works, so don't get rid of this design. It's pretty good. Okay. Save this, and then we'll start working on the landing systems.
I'm just wondering, can I move the legs, do you think? Like, remove the
Yeah,
octagonal.
we're going to make the legs different.
Because I think I'm just going to make, like, a casual, like, edited KSP video to this, as opposed to, like, a super cinematic will be, like, the crafts will be way bigger, way overdeveloped.
First thing I would get rid of the existing legs entirely. We're actually going to make an entirely different set of legs.
Okay.
And the decouplers. Get rid of those decouplers.
Get rid of those decouplers.
Move the booster. Grab the boosters by the decoupler and shift them up so the bottom engines are level. It should work. Should still work. Yeah, like that. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Next step.
Now put a 1.25 meter decoupler under the center core engine. Yeah. Okay. Now, no. That's not where the legs go.
Motherfucker. Okay,
so
now.
Actually, no, for the legs, you actually basically want to put a 1.25 meter decoupler under the rest of the engines.
Okay.
First. And then put a grip pad on those.
Oh, okay. I was wondering if I could put like a, where the fuck is it? Grip pad. And I assume I need these to be like actually level. Like it would be better if the outer facing ones were actually half a click down instead of half a click up, like I said them to be. So
it doesn't really matter, to be honest. You can make them round for aesthetics if you like, or you can keep them square. I would make them round, and then I would set them to extreme grip. They gotta be grippy.
You can't say that.
They gotta be grippy.
Extreme. Oh, completely black.
Make them round. Yeah, beautiful. You don't need one on the middle. There's going to be other stuff there. No, there needs to be a decoupler, but not the grip pad.
Why a decoupler? For the legs?
Because it's going to have to decouple from the heat shield, okay? But the heat shield is not just going to be the heat shield. Fuck.
What?
I wasn't ready yet.
Oh, was I supposed to make more changes?
We were going to build some more stuff, yeah.
Okay. All right. I think I'll get you. Why is this taking so long? You know, I just realized I'm gonna confuse so many people. If I switch to a different accent every other sentence, and then I also make videos.
It's part of the aesthetic. By the way, for everybody that doesn't know, there's actually just one guy that runs this stream, and he talks like this sometimes, and then sometimes he talks like the other voice.
Oh shit, that wasn't very
we're the same guy.
Altitude, pitch 31. No, why would I put 31 there? What's the fuck's wrong with me?
I'm really good at ventriloquism.
Right, let's see. Well, it seems we might have to enable the ease on ground feature.
You need to enable the easing, okay? That's your fault.
You know, I just might agree.
Trust.
Okay. You should keep going.
I don't know the rest of the lyrics.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Great success.
Great. Was that a Ukrainian accent there?
No.
Ukraine, Slava. Ukraine, Slava. Okay. Fuck, that wasn't quick enough by my standards, I think. This seems good though.
When you see heat gauges, just throttle to 50%. Throttle to 50. Throttle to 50%. Let this burn out, okay? As soon as it runs out, press Z and stage at the same time. As soon as it runs out. Z and stage.
I kind of failed there, but I separated.
Alright. Once you get to like 55, once you get to 60 kilometers or so, I would start pitching over.
Okay, so like that.
Yeah!
No way, we're actually communicating and operating in real time.
You might actually want to have a more aggressive gravity turn. Your gravity turn, I think, is too vertical. It needs to be a little more horizontal.
I think so.
For the next launch. You will have to throttle down for longer to avoid a thermal emergency, but I think it'll be more efficient.
Okay.
Bruh.
Okay, that part does actually work. Okay.
Do you have a heat shield?
No, I got rid of that thing.
Why is there a heat shield?
Well, I only just thought about that now.
Oh my gosh. The entire lander can be way smaller now.
Well, no, I think it's good to have some excess, I think. Just some. So that's not gonna change
What
it
is
too
the
much.
weight? What's the mass on that? What's the mass on the heat shield in the VAB? The 1.875?
1.875. 0.8 tons, so that's not too bad.
It's 800 kilograms. Dude,
And this thing is...
now this lander is way over-spec'd, but that means you can bring 800 kilograms of cargo, okay? You should have science or some shit just to make... I don't even know, man. This rocket is too big now, but whatever.
Well, it's not that huge, to be quite honest. Like, I can still fit 2 of the big heat
Whatever.
shields
If you
over
like it, just keep it. Just keep it, man.
Oh, I do intend to, like,
Now
make
here,
it better
hold up.
later on.
Brother, hold on. Wait, hold on a minute.
You don't like my
Well,
adapter?
actually, you have pretty... Well, yeah.
Okay, and then I'm wondering, I think for the top I'll just use, like, another engine plate, maybe? I feel like I need to have it look enclosed and, like, good looking, you know?
Well, no, what the fuck? What is that even attached to? No. You don't use a second heat shield. That's some goofy shit.
But this does,
That's not the way we do things.
Okay. I mean, it worked in that one
Center
video
of
where
mass.
they went to bars on RSS in 2014, so...
Center of mass enable, please.
Center of mass enable. Center of mass, please. I'm thinking, I was thinking of doing, like, the Matt Lown thing. Of, like, you put shit here.
Here is what... No, that's ugly. Well, we actually are going to do almost that, but not exactly that. We're going to do the structural part points like we did for the boosters. Here, get rid of the inflatable heat shield. Trust a fella for a second and do it. Please. Por favor. Yes.
Yes, por favor.
What we're going to do instead... Put a 1.875 meter heat shield underneath each of the grip pads, right?
Oh, no.
No. Leave the grip pad. Yeah, they have the heat shield has its own decoupler, so you can drop them. What? I thought I had a node.
Whatever.
Well,
Does
here,
this not have a node on both sides, or like? Huh.
I really thought it did.
Jeepers,
That's peculiar.
Maybe it's like, is it different on any other grip setting, or? No.
Okay, here is what you will do. You will take the grip pad off for a second.
Yes. You want me to, like, reverse them, maybe? Like... Oh, that's not gonna work. We'll need another decoupler.
No, hold on. Put the heat shield back onto the decoupler, right? Now put the grip pad on the decoupler also.
How do I do that?
But radial attached.
Oh, okay.
Don't they radial attach?
Yep.
Yeah! That's the wrong way around.
Oh, you're right.
You gotta offset the heat shield downwards.
Oh my goodness. I refuse.
Get it flush.
There we go. That looks
Okay, now
good.
bring the heat shields up. Take the ablator off of them, probably. Make sure that it's on the decoupler and not the grip pad. Hey, why are there 2 grip pads on each of them? There's only supposed to be 1 grip pad.
Pretty sure it is just one
Oh, wait.
grip pad. It just looks like it
Sorry,
is.
I was looking at the wrong... The texture looks like there's 2 grip pads. Okay, now take the ablator off for weight reasons. Yeah, okay. And then from here, what... You're still gonna need a heat shield on the center one as well.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Can I use the big fat one for that still, or...?
No.
No. No.
Nah, what
maybe
you
like
should do...
2.5?
Yes. What you should also have is take the ablator off. Take the ablator off the center one. Okay. What you should have before the heat shield is you should put a 2.5 meter fairing, but don't build a fairing. Just put the interstage nodes on it. Before the heat shield. Before the heat shield. Right? Yeah. Like so. Now, put a decoupler that has your parachutes or what have you with the interstage nodes.
Interstage node.
Is it
Where's the
is it too tall? No, you have them enabled. It might just be too tall.
Yeah, I think so. Shit. Well, what if I do... No, I can't do that, because that would be not the same diameter.
Oh, by the way, you should use the flat adapter for this for the fat heat shield, so it doesn't stick out as much.
The fat adapter. What's the fat adapter?
I mean the skinny one. The Rocco Max adapter number 2. No. It's not a fuel tank. Structural.
This one? No, that's a fuel tank.
No, it's a structural piece. Rocco Max number 2.
Rocco Max number 2. I don't know where Rocco Max.
Structural. Okay.
Wait, is it
Go
on
down.
Screen?
You're not even in structural, bruh.
It's because I'm searching.
It stops next to the hub. Next to the hub thing.
Oh, that one.
Yes.
But then that intersects with that.
You can
Yeah.
offset a little bit. You can offset multiple things a little bit and make it work.
Can I add like just a tube here, maybe? For my
Yeah.
sanity's sake. That's got a little UFO on it.
This is kind of hideous.
I don't think it's too hideous. Like at least like looking at it compared to the whole thing, this is my favorite part right here. Okay.
Okay.
Now it's the next
Now
step,
at the
Mr.
top.
President.
We're gonna need to have a tail to keep it pointed in the correct direction during entry, pretty
President
much.
Elon, what's the next step in the... Fuck, I'm not able to do it anymore. What the heck? Can't I just like... But, other way around? This is a horrible...
Wait, why the... Oh, yeah. Okay, no, this is good. This is good. Now you can put, like...
I feel like I want one of these for some
something.
reason.
No, you probably don't.
I don't know.
Structural. There's a structural piece you should probably use. It's... No. That's what I was thinking. If you like it.
Is there... Couldn't I use like... that? Or...
Sure, do whatever. But the idea is that you put some air brakes here that they don't stick out past the boosters, so that the boosters are protecting the air brakes, right?
But I want them to like go out when I'm deployed. when I'm deployed to crack stand again, where I get all my good shit. Alright, is this... Okay, no. No. Okay, there we go. I think it's a bit, right? Deploy angle, should that be limited to... Yeah, that should be limited, I think. Okay, it's really hard to tell if this actually intersects with that. What it does look like is that they're not actually evenly... They're not positioned right. Like, that's right. And then I think authority limiter, deploy angle should be maybe like...
Hey, you're gonna launch on a 5-meter rocket, right?
Probably.
I just had a massive idea. If this doesn't work, that we'll be able to do. But if this works, it's for the heat shields. My idea for the heat shields is if this design doesn't fly straight, we're gonna use a 5-meter engine plate with a heat shield in front of it. But then, let's see.
This is stupid what I'm doing here. Oh, okay, brakes. Where's the brakes again?
Yeah, you put a heat shield, and then you put an engine plate on the outside of the heat shield, but then you offset the heat shield in front of the engine plate, so the engine plate is doing the drag, and the heat shield doesn't have the lift, right? You get rid of the heat shield lift that way, because it's reasons. And then it should fly straight if this doesn't work.
Okay.
You don't forget a bajillion parachutes.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, like... I think I can put that on there, and then, like, 4 of these here, and then, like, 4 drogues around here.
You don't need drogues.
Are you sure? Oh, yeah, no, you're right.
Yes.
I forgot about all the air up there, all the air. The only thing I'm wondering, could I actually put these under the air brakes?
You can do whatever you want.
Like, will that
I think
work?
you're going to need some more parachutes than that. Probably put 8 instead of 4. That's 7.
Oh my goodness. Okay, we'll do 8. I wanted, because the reason I asked was like, I wanted to put winglets, but
keep in mind you're going to need a way to get this out of the way of the rocket for launch, so you probably want some Separatrons. Hell yeah, brother, this looks sick.
Yeah, so I'm thinking Separatrons. Maybe we'll do like, I don't know what ISP this is gonna have, so I'll give it like 6.
They need to be horizontal. You need to go into the other mode. This is not gonna work.
Like horizontal, like that. Horizontal.
No, the other symmetry mode.
Oh, okay.
Like pointing. Yeah, M mode.
So you want me to like just push it out of the way?
Yeah.
Okay, because that was like going to be step number 2 after adding the ones that push it up. And I'm going to limit the fuel on all of them. The fuel on this is going to be...
How you can test this is just drop it at... well, actually not. You should test the reentry systems. So, do you have HyperEdit?
No, I don't think so. No, I don't.
Well, then you're going to need to add some retro rockets.
Well, see, I have a way
I said you're going to need...
I have a way of doing it.
How are you...
Set orbit at a lower gravity, and then, like, just increase the gravity.
Oh, okay.
But just by a little bit.
That works, too. That's good.
Like, I want to just, like, barely deorbit, you know what I'm saying? Like, minus maybe, I don't know. Maybe I'll start at, like, 90% gravity, see how low that drops me. The chat is empty.
Just me and you, partner.
Me and you. Well, we're doing the hard work so that they can enjoy the fun stuff. Okay. Set orbit of Eve. cheats first. Set that gravity down to like that. Okay, set orbit. Okay, I'm gonna wait till it's like daytime. And then I'm gonna reset the grav. Yeah, that looks about right. It's a little aggressive. But that's probably
That is kind of aggressive. Make sure to go retrograde.
I think that would be a good idea. Okay. The Canadian is still here.
By the way, chat, I actually don't always have an accent. I think somebody's playing ping pong outside of my lap. Understandable.
Okay, we're coming in. You might notice now I'm starting to initiate a span. And the reason for this...
You need to play the Interstellar theme. The reason for the spin is to replicate Interstellar. Just kidding. It's because KSP has a thermal bug that lets you get away with doing this bullshit. Pretty awesome, right? Yeah, you actually you get less heat if you're spinning. Do not time warp for this.
Oh, because that can glitch out and multiply some things, I feel like. By like making
it
parts
can reduce
wiggle
heating.
wobble.
It can reduce heating, but it can amplify cracking. This is going to be a little wobbly already, so you want to avoid that.
It's not wobbling so far.
But yeah, keep spinning. Turn SIS off, actually.
Do you think it'll keep me guided in the center? Okay.
You should not need any SAS. It should be passively stable. You should turn... If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Turn SAS off.
Okay. I think it doesn't work. Okay, what happens if I, like, these wings actually turn these wings authority limiter? No, that reverses them. Actually, you know what? I think I'm right with this if I just spin him. Okay, but I feel like there's too much, like... Yeah, something blew up. I think it was just a... Oh, okay. Okay, I think this is bad. I'm not sure. Do you think we can still make it? Oh my. Okay, let's try that again.
Revert to assembly, not launch. We're gonna redesign it. Okay. I feared this might happen, but I did not expect it to happen that way. So, basically what we gotta do is...
That was like the Challenger disaster, but awesome.
That was like the Columbia disaster, but cool, I guess, because nobody died. Anyway.
Oh, someone died.
Well, not anybody real. Okay, get rid of the decouplers and stuff, or actually, just get rid of the heat shields on the outer boosters. Actually, yeah, do that. You can put the grip pads back on the node now, also. Yeah. Okay, get rid of that center thing now. Yeah. 1.25 meter decoupler, and then put a, let me think about this one. Actually, get rid of the decoupler.
Get rid of the clippler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put put a 5-meter engine plate, right? But make it so the decoupler is attached to the engine. And then make it really short.
It's gonna be like...
And you probably want to offset it upwards a little bit also. Okay. Now, put a heat shield on the top side of it. 5-meter heat shield. Wait, does that exist?
No.
Are you kidding me?
I think that's stupid also. Not your idea, just the fact that we don't have a 5-meter heat shield. Let me put that there. I think I'll go again with my, like, 1.25 thingamabob design. Using this adapter, though, and then pop that open. Because this has a certain way of making us, like, go forward. I don't know why. But then, if we have that, then this can also
just try this. This might be better. Let's see if it works. Make sure to auto strut plenty.
Okay. Goodness gracious. More coffee. More coffee. Okay. Oh, it's bouncy like that. Well. Okay, let's yeah. Okay, it corrected itself. Are you still there?
Yes.
Okay, let me
Yeah.
I'll set it to like I'll set it to like 92. I don't know why I got a speech impediment today. It happens. Okay, is there a reason it's not letting me time warp? Like normally? Okay.
Press the / key and then try again.
Whatever. Whatever. I went around a few more times than I wanted to. Yeah, that looks a bit better, I think. Let me get in. Oh my goodness.
Probably point retrograde.
Yeah. So, are we going backwards? Yes, we are. Damn! Hurry your fat ass up. Okay. This looks like a giant
Make sure to hit the
dart.
brake. Make sure to deploy the brake action group. You should have one up there for brake.
It should be already deployed.
Okay.
Okay, now I can't right
And then
click
don't
to
use.
get...
You shouldn't really need to rotate at all with this, or have SAS. It should be SAS off, no rotation.
How come I'm right clicking and these things aren't clearing?
Did you pin them?
No. See, they're not pinned.
Is your computer broken?
It's been doing a lot of weird shit lately, but only in this game. Okay, so I guess we're monitoring these 3 parts now.
Apparently.
Which is whatever. I'm fine with that. Air brake. I'll just put them in a row here. Okay.
You can collapse the debug stuff by hitting that little white arrow next to debug. It makes it smaller.
Okay. Thank you for this life hack. Just shove them all together out of my way.
Okay, turn off your physics warp until it... Well, actually, it doesn't matter.
I don't think it matters
If it
at
looks
this point.
weird... If it looks weird, turn it off. Just use your instincts. Turn SAS off, please.
Oh, yes, because we got to see if it auto corrects to its retrograde. See, that now it's gone weird.
Yeah, this is not gonna work.
It looks like... Why does everything I built gotta look like it has a rice farmer hat? You know, it actually might be working.
Yo, what the? That is not. Nah, bruh.
It's not the lawn dart we hoped for, though. Oh. What would happen if I got out right now?
Try it.
Why is Alt now locked? Okay. And now I can clear stuff? So it's just like normal until we flip sideways and then it's like...
Just, there's a way we can fix this.
Oh my goodness. It's a little bumpy in here, I won't lie. I go out and it's gone.
Okay. So no amount of Finns is really going to fix this. Even though the Finns are a pretty good people, they just don't have the engineering skills to fix this. So what we need to do is get rid of the giant heat shield. It's kind of a problem.
Can we try just doing this one again?
Basically, I have a dream. The idea, actually, try putting the big ass heat shield back. We're gonna try that first.
Oh my goodness. Can I like, so if I put like a fuel tank up
Get
here.
rid of the fins and the air brakes. The fins and the air brakes are going away. Not in like a genocide way. Leave the parachutes, of course. You need those. Now put a no. Get rid of the top parachute because we need that node. Okay, grab a 5-meter engine plate and put it on the top.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Okay, try that. Just try it.
Okay. Alright, have a good night, dying to play. Don't
If
let...
this doesn't work, we're gonna...
I was gonna say, like... Don't let the bug beds bite. I don't know, I couldn't think of
if this doesn't work, what we're gonna do, if it doesn't work, we're gonna add a 1.25 meter item on the top and then add another engine plate. That's the idea.
Hold on.
You know you can pause the game and still use the cheat menu, right?
I wanted to be nonchalant about it. So I look cool to my viewers. Okay. Man, my palms are getting itchy. I must be allergic to showering. Set orbit. Eve. Yes. Let me see how much this actually.
Yes.
Okay, we're gonna be coming in so shallow, no one will ever believe it.
Probably want to come in retrograde. Probably want to deploy the heat shield.
Oh, you might be right about that. Let me put that out there. Now, let me,
Imagine you jettison heat shield. Whoops. Okay.
Yabbity-wabbity-wabbity.
This might work.
I know I'm skipping ahead, but I don't think this thing takes too long to turn around. Yeah, you can do it in time, I think. Roughly in time. In time enough.
Do not use 12. Yeah, okay. I would suggest not using 12 times warp.
What about 32 times?
Do not.
It seems like
And
really
then I would turn
stable
off
so far.
SAS.
Oh.
Motherfucker, stop. Just leave it with no... Yeah.
The fact it survived this far, though, is, like, promising. Like, I feel like all I need is, like, a few, like, RCS thrusters, and then it would fully control itself. If it doesn't
Well, no,
already.
if it doesn't work, we're going to add another engine plate with a spacer for twice the drag. Engine plate, check on the engine plate, right-click it.
Yeah, it's about to, like, explode or something. Oh, my goodness.
No, it's not. Now, debug. I'm trying to look at... Yeah, the YP, the YN, the WDRG, and the WDRG for those two. This is good. Good shit. What's the drag value? 40-something kilonewtons. Yeah, this is pretty good.
Okay, I've got it moved into the retrograde position right now.
Well, let it cook.
Oh, it's cooking all right.
What's this little, like, disturbance there?
I don't know.
I think it's just graphics.
Graphics. Let it keep cooking. Yeah.
Oh. Hold on. Yeah, there we go. It's coming in hot.
This is so meta, bruh. So overpowered. The engine plate is the ultimate air brake.
Well, it is a big flat plate, so...
Exactly.
That's about as bad as you can get. What I'm wondering is, like, why does it like to lock to, like, a slight angle? Slight angle? I gotta start, like, relearning to pronounce my words. I think I've been isolated for that long.
When it does that, it starts generating a lift force that stops it from rotating any further. So its equilibrium is actually always going to be slightly off-center. Unless you add so many engine plates on the back that its equilibrium actually will become centered again.
Okay, that's weird and strange. But I guess it makes sense with it. Oh, it looks like we're actually slowing way down already.
Yeah, and then what you're going to want to do is make sure that your parachutes are set to deploy, but only when safe. Because if they deploy when it's not safe, they will actually shred themselves to pieces.
Yeah, they should be safe. Okay, I don't have the main one going. Okay.
Check the drag value on the heat shield. Just right-click it, and then look at... Don't stage anything. Debug, what's the drag value? 1,000 something. Okay, so it's still the majority. Yeah, do not jettison that sucker yet. That would be bad.
I would imagine at this stage of the flight. This is very picturesque, though. Like, this would make for a good KSP scene.
It works really well. Okay.
Okay. I gotta piss again. I didn't know what when I strained like that. It's like I turned my heart rate down to like 30 momentarily, which just made it like boom, boom, boom. You know what I mean?
No.
All right, I'm gonna go take a piss. I feel
Young
like
Piss Waddle. Young Piss Waddle does his signature move. Sorry, average war criminal. I've been too locked in looking at the Discord call that's being streamed to me and not looking at chat. I apologize for that. I have to say, my genius, sometimes it generates gravity. The engine plate. Such a good idea. What can I say? God dang, sorry. Man, if I wasn't downloading drivers right now through a Wi-Fi connection that only runs through my phone, I would have totally gone to the dining hall because they stay open late only on Thursdays. And I would have gotten a snack. But the thing is, if I leave with my phone, I can't download my drivers.
Okay. I think
If I leave my phone here, I can't get...
Because I'm remembering my Schizo Mars posting the, like... the... Okay, are you there? Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
We're torturing average war criminal when we don't talk to him.
Okay.
So keep chat in the loop.
All right, I've got the chat on the screen, or not on the stream screen, but like on my screen. 12. Oh! Okay, let's not do that. I think it'll normalize itself.
Did you engage physics warp?
A little bit.
Do not warp, bruh.
Well, now we know that that's actually incredibly detrimental once you're lowered down. But I have a feeling it'll stabilize. I think it's the lack of auto strut, I think, and the amount of weight and drag that's going. Like, it literally looks like a little floppy dildo that's, like, coming down at 120 and is, like, hitting terminal.
Hey, you should deploy your parachutes.
Oh, okay. I think I decoupled something, but I don't know what.
Still right-click the heat shield.
Okay. I have to transfer numbers to my mother, I think. Okay. Numbers have been transferred. I'm on like 12 CIA missions right now. Okay. I don't know why I'm still... Oh, they have to expand. Yeah, that's right. We're still really high up. Is it just like that foggy that like I only see the water ripples there?
You have a tough X profile on, bruh.
Oh, you know what? Yeah. Let me go to default empty. No, it is literally just that foggy. Like, I can see it opening up there.
Drop the heat shield, quick.
Okay, I just don't...
What the fuck? Kraken attack.
Uh-oh, that was explosive.
That doesn't happen every time, but it happens sometimes. That's a Kraken. It's the Eve parachute Kraken.
I didn't know that there were so many threats. So...
Well, yeah, you're gonna have to try that one again, and just save before the parachutes deploy, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, boy. If that from my shack, you want my they got hang out with a hello? Boss, it's a cigarette I own. Yeah, I said no, yo.
What the fuck?
Cigarette I own my yo, no next night, yeah.
I don't know. I'm just feeling crazy today. I'm just feeling crazy, you know, like just insane, just crazy.
I have an idea.
Yeah, but What's your idea?
Bruh, Go back to the VAB. This is a way
Go
to
back to
hopefully
the VAB.
make it less screwed up.
Okay, I will go back to the VAB.
If this would stop loading.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay. Okay, man.
I can't do it. I can't do it. My final 3 drops of caffeine. Okay.
That is not the VAB.
That is not the VAB. You are right. I have gotten distracted, my good sir.
How many hours have I been on this stream, actually?
Not enough.
2 hours.
Okay. We're going to look at the top section, right? We're going to make it a little bit less wobbly. Also, auto strut everything to heaviest right now or something like that, including the heat shield.
I think that makes sense.
That's good. Okay, go back up.
Go back up to where?
Look. Okay.
The big bowl.
Look down. Okay, take the engine plate off for a second. We're gonna still have it. Don't worry, because that's our secret sauce. Take all that adapter stuff, except for the stuff with the separatrons. Basically, take the tube off. Just take the tube off, right? Okay. Put the engine plate. Wait, let me think about this for a second. So that decoupler is kind of weak, is the problem. We need to attach the engine plate with more strength to the rest of the rocket. So I'm trying to think about this one.
Is that the weak point, though? Or is that the Kraken attack or whatever?
The Kraken attack is caused by a weak point.
Okay, so I want to put, like, something stronger there.
Yeah, but the thing is, you're still attaching through a 0.625 meter docking port. There needs to be a better way. Hear me out.
Couldn't I just
zoom down?
strut it? Would that be terrible? Like, will the nodes fuck me over on this end, or?
Actually, that's a pretty good idea.
Using regular game parts as they were intended. I'll just put 3, just in case.
Yeah. Now, for your parachutes, don't attach them to anything that's up there. Use the structural hardpoints so that you can have the parachutes and still ditch this thing, right?
Okay, so like maybe like four hard points there.
Or maybe
Chance.
three would be a good. 3 would be good.
But
Or
right, how
no,
are
not
the-
the big ass ones. I mean, unless you like them, those are really heavy. Probably the small ones.
But these are gonna they're gonna drop no momentum, so they're just gonna like fall down, right? So if I have them at 3, then it's gonna intersect with one of these, I think. When
Yeah,
going
and
full
then-
nerd
well-
mode. Now, that doesn't look too bad, but then if I put something up, that is bad right there. And then if I put it there, then it's like, yeah. So I think
Probably just use 4, okay?
I think that's a better option. Is just give me more parachutes.
Yeah,
anyway.
and then probably put two or 3 radial parachutes per. I think 2 should be good.
Do that. A weird alien structure.
Something like that. Something like that.
Parachutes.
And remember to auto strut again just to make double sure.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Let's go, America.
I can't do a Trump voice anymore. Why the fuck can't I? How'd I lose it? I think it's the lack of volume, honestly.
Okay, mate.
Oh my god, that wasn't it either.
Trump had stored some of his power in you so that he could take it back during his presidency. So that's why you ran out of Trump impressions. He's using his maximum Trump powers at the moment.
Yeah, okay, how many frames have I lost? We're losing a lot of them now for some reason. In the YouTube stream.
Remember to check your staging.
Remember to check my staging. Yes. I'm gonna actually change my thing down because it seems like it's struggling to use the amount of internet I have right now. So I'm gonna turn the bitrate down to like 750 kilobits per second, but I have it on a high GPU setting, so it should be good for YouTube, I think. Okay, I'm gonna set it to orbit, but I'm gonna do it at about 92, I think would be good. That'd be like steep, but not like overly too steep, if you know what I mean. Set that to orbit. Zoom flight. Fucking hell. I'm gonna time warp to the daytime side. I'm gonna actually hit. I'm gonna save. Eve testing. Testing 1. Someone retracted their message. What did you say, Canadian? Did you say a bad word? Okay. Now we've got that going down. So I'm gonna deploy this. Move that over there. Can I resize this? I guess not. Okay.
You can drag. Yeah, you can actually resize it a little bit. Yeah.
How do I do that?
Drag up from the bottom, I think.
I'm not getting any drag indicator.
Highlight it. Highlight it and then drag up from the bottom. I think. Huh.
Yeah, I think you're thinking of a mod or something. I'm gonna like actually hit below retrograde, because then it should be about retrograde when it's time.
You can still roll to control your pitch.
Oh my goodness.
Like Apollo.
Okay, there we go. Let me just get it like zeroed out and then turn that off. Oh no. Oh no. But I think it's just like swinging off of a very small amount of input. So I'll hit that. Okay, let's highlight that. Fucking hell. Okay. Is that bad? No, that's not bad. It's not glowing anymore. Okay. This does not seem bad at all so far. This seems more centered. I don't know what that means. I don't speak ancient Belarusian.
What? Oh, I need to check YouTube, don't I?
Yeah, I keep forgetting to check myself. Okay. 3 kilometers a second. We're approaching at 55 kilometers. Der Schatten des sich nicht. You shit your pants? What? Is that what you're saying? We just like pitched way over for some reason. The air resistance is doing some goofy stuff right now.
I'm not gonna lie, us remembering chat is not very likely at all.
I don't know what. Yeah, I feel like that over there is bad. And these things flaking off our craft, probably also bad.
Hey, that happened to Starship one time and it was fine.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so that wasn't one of the ones that imploded. Okay.
Right.
And this one's fine too. Now I gotta remember.
Remember the starship that went the first starship that re-entered successfully? When it had a hole in the fin and it still re-entered? That was crazy.
Okay. So it didn't like Columbia itself. So why is it that they have like...
So sad it's taken 8 flights and they still haven't got that pogo oscillation figured out.
The oscillation? Is that like the...
That's what's killing the engines.
Oh, okay.
You watched the launch today, right?
No, not yet. I actually missed it. I completely forgot about it until later.
Well, it failed.
I think my launch is more important.
True. They still call it the booster, so they're 3 for 3, no failures, but they keep failing to get into orbit.
Okay, so did it burn up again, or...
Yes.
Did it, like, do it in a spectacular explosion across the ocean?
Yes.
Okay, that's cool. That's what
It
I
was
like to
honestly
see.
the same as Flight 8 in terms of effect.
Or like Flight 7.
It's of course not identical, but very similar to Flight 7. Flight 7.
I was like, we're not that ahead, are we? Man, I'm out of the loop.
I mean, Flight 8 was a lot like Flight 7, not anything you're doing.
Okay, let me see.
Once you deploy your parachutes, I would separate the engine plate. Like, when there's still, like, the drogues or whatever. But before they fully deploy.
Hit the drogues before they fully deploy, or what?
No,
I was
bro.
reading chat, that's why I can't do that.
When your parachutes come out, I would deploy the engine plate, or, like, separate it.
Okay.
But not yet.
Like, this engine plate on the top?
Yes.
But that...
The only engine
Oh,
plate.
no, that doesn't get rid of our... Okay, so I need to set that up, like, now. Because I don't have that staged.
Hey, you should deploy your parachutes.
Okay, let me do that. Parachutes deployed. That's gonna come out, and then it's gonna be these
Okay,
four.
now decouple the engine plate.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2. Oh no! Don't jettison the heat shield. Oh my! Just where's the jettison fucking thing here?
You already decoupled it. It's just stuck on something.
Motherfucker. Probably these.
Don't worry about it. Hey, you need to set your parachutes to deploy like right freaking now. They're not going to deploy on time. Look at your ground altimeter. All of them.
Oh shit! It only did 2. We're fine. We're fine. The only thing that would make this better if I was doing it in like in a wooden barrel.
Okay, drop the heat shield, quick.
Quick, you say? Damn.
Okay, rotate yourself towards the east for launch.
I'm rotating so slowly that I think I'm just gonna do it like this way. Which is good, I think. That's like
Do
the
whatever.
Same orientation.
Okay, while you're working on that, see what you have to decouple to get the engine plate off.
Oh shit. I could do that. Okay, yeah. Now it's off.
Try and see if you can wobble it off.
Let me see. I'll use infinite fuel because it'll turn on that thing back on just for a second. Okay, that might not actually be making much thrust if it's not like completely stuck on something.
It'll probably fall off when you land if it's decoupled.
Yeah, it is offset though. It's offset. I think it's sliding. It's kind of hard to tell. Yeah.
Zoom out. You need to watch your landing. Make sure it works.
It worked.
What?
Parts
what
we don't
broke?
need blew up.
Okay.
Goodness. Okay. So, what is left now? So
If it doesn't fall off, then get the object thrower and then throw a piece at it. Carefully.
Rumba. Okay, object thrower. I love this tool.
Be very careful not to break your rocket. Maybe save.
Okay.
You need to turn the speed down. Turn the speed down.
Walk. Twat.
It's too fast.
Why would it be too fast? It should be like a... Oh, that was perfect. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Let's...
Hold on, check your staging, check your staging, check your staging.
It's staged. I checked my staging.
The parachutes, they have to come off.
Oh, what? Oh, yeah.
They have to come off.
Okay, 3, 2. Okay. Now we should be good. No.
What the hell?
I think we can recover from this. Remember, I reduced the mass of the lander. Okay, let's we can do this right.
No freaking way this works.
I guess we'll find out.
Oh wow, I only have 4 hours left on my driver downloads.
4 hours.
I'm gonna kill myself, bro.
We're still going up.
This is so fucked, bro.
Like, fucked as in it won't make it.
I did not say that. Probably start, turn your altimeter to the other way.
Oh, let's not do that.
And then start pitching.
Turn my altimeter
Watch
to...
your time to apoapsis. If your time to apoapsis is going down, then go prograde. Yo, this is actually fire.
Chat, is this fire? Okay.
Show the stage time, burn time. Click on the stage. And then also start pitching down slightly. Pitch down slightly.
Why can't I go sideways now?
Let your time to apoapsis decrease. So watch your time to apoapsis. You want it to be about 30 seconds.
Sir, could you explain the reason why I can't yaw or I can go yaw that way, but I can't yaw the other way? My game is just broken in many manners.
I cannot explain that at all.
Like, if I press A, nothing happens, but if I press D, it goes, woo!
I have no idea. That is too much.
And then I have to turn all the way around to correct it. Oh yeah, this way. 'Cause for some reason...
This might actually work.
No, not that much. Fuck. Turn around this way. The ballerina, like, stunts I have to do. Okay. We were just short.
That's pretty good for doing a backflip during launch, okay?
But
Get out and push.
Come on. Your life depends... What the fuck? Why are you doing acrobatics? I can't ignore
the fact that you're... Ignore the fact that you're burning his body against a hot engine.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to tell me to ignore the camera flipping. I'm like, no, the camera flipping's what's making me flip. That shit is actually increasing. That is insane.
Wait, do you have a decoupler still or no?
We only have... No, we don't.
Okay, that's a good thing, but right now it would have been helpful.
It would be nice if the other Kerbal up there got out and pushed too.
Make sure to not run out of fuel, because then you can't get back inside the cockpit. So,
I don't think I'm gonna make it. Maybe if I do multiple pushes.
Me neither. I don't think EVA propellant refills, but we'll see.
It does refill. At least in my difficulty settings. Come on, you can do this. You can do this.
He is getting it on with that gaping engine bill. What?
He's getting freaky in there.
Haram. Let's check on chat.
KSP, Punjabi sex virus 2025. Oh, I might have ran out. Well, you know what? We can't leave like his rotting corpse there for like the photos. Oh, what the fuck happened now? Do you see the shit that's going on here?
Bro, average war criminal is losing his mind.
Let me get. Okay, so here's the new strategy I'm thinking. You see how this is spinning? Yep. We just have to get on this side of it, and then we'll be in orbit. Okay, that wasn't what I was imagining. Come on.
Stop optimal.
I don't know if it's working. Chat, I think we might be in trouble. Chat, I think I finally started to agree. I think we might have an issue on our hands.
Just go back to the VAB, okay?
No, we can make it. We can make it. We can make it.
How did this even happen?
But let me get to him.
How did it start spinning?
Oh,
what
shit.
the
This is what's really fun to do in this game.
How did it start spinning like that?
Well, I don't know. Probably like logged some bullshit on it. You know what I'm saying?
It's probably a virus.
Probably the Punjabi sex virus I downloaded the other day for Kerbal Space Program.
That driver came back.
Okay, let's go back to our quick save point now. Let's go back to our quick save point. Yabba dabba do. Yabba dabba do. Yabba does a what? Yabba dabba dabba. When I all. KSP.exe is not responding. We're getting a lot of members though, like 5 members, 4 members, or something like that. 4 or 5 today.
Sam,
we got like 2 subscribers. That's crazy. I'm gonna check the stats of my last upload. I think 180 is a lot for a first day, but I'm not quite sure. Yeah, 94 more than usual. That's like double our statistic. 184, 94 more than usual. Oh, hell yeah. So that's a clickbaity thumbnail. What's their view duration, though?
Brother.
Engagement? Is it about the same as usual? A little higher than usual. That's pretty good. And considering that's in minutes, that's also a better percentage because it's a short one. Oh my. This video has insane statistics. It's at 600 impressions, but it's at like almost 200 views. And the current click-through rate has been bouncing between 30 and like 18%. Which is just insane. Like the highest I've ever gotten is like 7. So I feel like it should be getting pushed out more. Oh, that's not good. Oh no, it's fine. It's fine. Just gotta remember to deploy these things.
Why is my scale bullshit? Oh, it's not good.
Okay, we still can't yaw for some reason. I don't know why that is now. Now we can. Okay, we have some aerodynamic issues. But we can overcome that just by not pitching crazy. Really?
Really?
Really? Well, I think it's all to do with not pitching over like a crazy person. What do you think? We have some aerodynamic issues as we turn around and then experience 5Gs flowing into the head. Upside down. That can't be a comfortable experience. I would not ride in this thing. Okay, once again, just a little accident here. Stand by for launch. Stand by for launch. Alright, 3, 2, 1. We have jettisoned our thingamabobs. And we have started our doohickeys. Okay. 10 degree. No. Come on, you can overcome this.
What you need to do is you need to be more careful when you launch it because it's basically neutrally stable. What you can also do is you can add 4 of the tiny aerodynamic fins, like the ones that always explode. That's what I would do, actually.
Yeah, that's what I did on like the earlier designs. Although I don't think I used the small ones. Just the idea of putting fins on it.
Just the tiniest fin, okay? The tiniest fins.
Am I remembering to put rolls on these people? Like, is it actually working now? Because I always used to have to manually add them. Okay, yeah, it's doing it. It just takes a minute. Okay, put these down. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Okay, this is gonna be a little too like upright, but I don't think that's too terrible of a thing. I can't even like pitch it over a tiny bit. So I think I don't want to kill Bob and Valentina though. So I'm just gonna like jump them out of the craft real quick and then like terminate it later. Later, bitches. Later. I've done that at work.
Really?
Like there's like 10 people smoking under the like overhang, and then I get on my ghetto bike, and then I put my helmet on, and then I say later bitches, and then flick my head to slap the visor closed and zoom off into the sunset. And
radical.
And then after the smoke clears, I'm laying completely dead on my back on the pavement. Bike nowhere to be seen. and I also have bat to the bone plate. Oh, I think KSP just crashed on me. No, it's back.
Average war criminal is trying to turn into a poet, but I'm not sure it's that good. Full offense.
The lines that blur and border. The lines blur and ebb. The lines blur and ebb. The lines blur. This is just a schizo
Lines
post.
don't blur and ebb, okay? That's not a real thing.
Yeah,
this is made up.
That's some liberal bullshit.
That's what I was trying to say. Hell yeah, brother.
I feel like what I just said about that could be like applied to like 20 different political things, and now it's up to
Made when I
chat to
figured
figure
out why your rocket is all fucked up. You see those little struts at the top?
You think those are adding like
well,
too much air resistance?
Yes, you attach them in the wrong direction. You need to attach them from the one side to the other side, not the side to the other side.
先上好笑，先上人家有，我有现在要有手
Chi, Chang Chong Chi, no, Kim Jong in no dungeon. I swear to God, a bang po food. I'm not touching you, my mama never loved me, and I swear I'm still a bang po.
I'm gonna play that on stream real quick.
You think it's not copyrighted?
It is copyrighted. Maybe I shouldn't. Okay, come on, fucking game.
Sushi, I don't fucking speak Chinese.
KSP is crashing.
Did it do the Unity thing?
Not yet. It's Microsoft Windows. This application is not responding to the program. Might be responding.
Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Microsoft saying something is crashing does not mean it is crashing.
As soon as he said that, the entire program disappeared. But then it came back.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay,
it's only crashed if you see the little Kerbal with the red exclamation mark. That's a crash every time.
Alright, let me set this on Carbine.
Why can't you just revert launch? Oh, it's because you loaded a quick save, didn't you?
Yeah. You know what I'm trying to do, though. Come on, game. Come on, game. Oh, why is it shitting itself now?
How long has the game been open? You probably just need to restart the game.
It's only been like 2 hours, which is not as long as I usually play or stream.
It has been substantially more than 2 hours.
Since my computer crashed, it has been 2 hours and 33 minutes since I started this stream, so.
Okay.
Lucky landing.
Another happy landing.
My computer is shitting itself. Holy fuck.
I heard that.
The like shit.
What else? Yeah, that.